Sure, welcome guys. Elia, Ubot. I'm back. No week, no video, no topic. So today's topic, one of the topics I find interesting, as always. It's on a life after you graduate and then you get a job, and a serious job. A serious job, I mean, you have an employment contract, employee number. You're on a payroll now. You also get pay slip, you know, so that kind of job. But then when you work for a startup or an SME, and what you should look out for when you are in that space, and the reason I'm doing this video is because of the conversations that I've actually had with some of my friends and relatives who are in the startup space, and running SMEs, and just things that they complain about when it comes to employing people and how people don't take their jobs seriously and so forth. And they were just also giving me some of their stats of the people that they employed this year and the people that they actually had to let go because of the behavior and not understanding just how to manage yourself within a workplace as a person. And that got me thinking like, yo, the reasons that they actually gave me, I think is the same things that I was struggling with when I started working. But kudos to me, I was lucky enough to start working at a well-structured entity at head office level. So I had people who actually gave me support on how to manage myself within a workspace, and it can get dangerous when you don't have that kind of support. You know, you end up stepping on toes. You and eventually end up losing your job. So yes, without wasting time, let's get into the things that you should not. Things that you should look out for when you start working for the first time, or maybe when you get a new job. But yes, first time working. Number one, when you graduate, forget about your qualification when you get a job. This is a completely new environment. You're going to learn new things. This is like you going back to grade one. The only thing you have to bring from your qualification is the fundamentals that you learned around your course. That's if you happen to be uh, employed in the field that you studied for. So have the foundation with you. That's going to assist you going forward, because otherwise everything there, it's new things. It's learning how to work with systems and those things. You have to learn. You have to be willing to again learn, so yes. Number two, the learning part only takes place if you take notes. So make sure you have a notebook. Everything that you're being told to do, everything that somebody's explaining to you on how it's done, write the process down. So in that breath, you don't waste time going to ask questions and people getting angry at you because then you're asking the same things every time. And hey, it's annoying, when somebody asks the same question over and over. Imagine for the whole week, you're going to ask about the same thing. And people actually are helping you, but you're just not getting it. Rather than writing it down, and then you look at it yourself during your spare time and so forth. You know. So yes, the other thing is skills. You do not only need your technical skills. When I said about what I said about sort of like bringing the fundamentals from your studies and what. You don't only need that. You also need soft skills. So soft skills, you need to know how to communicate with people. You need to know how to respond to people. Effectively communicate, not just communicate. You need to know how to follow up when you ask somebody to do something for you. You need to take accountability of your work, you know. So don't just go to work, do what you are told to do. If you can't do it, then you keep quiet. You don't go and ask for assistance. You know, it wastes time. You delay people's work in that process. And when you delay people's work, and then they ask you about it, why didn't you do this? And sometimes when somebody confronts you, they are angry, and then in the same breath you also retaliate angrily, and then hey man, that might also cost you your job, you know. But this can be learned, you know, these things can be learned, you know, communication, body language, and so forth. So you should work on those. But now you're probably thinking, no, but earlier, where do I get this kind of information and all that? These things are on the internet, you know, YouTube, Google, you know, everything is there. Just go and search how to to behave in a work environment. You know, you might come across something that you can use that can assist you to sustain your job. So going back to the thing that I said, I've been in conversation with friends and relatives. There was an example where I actually referred somebody to go and work for someone. They didn't even last for 5 months. And when I heard the reason why this person was dismissed, man, there's like, these are not dismissal offenses. It's just that the person just got so comfortable and they were literally answering their boss like they wanted, and you know, they're not doing their work properly. When they are questioned about their work, give attitude, they don't take accountability. And that, my friend, it will cost you your job. It will take you into unemployment. And then you go and complain, oh, we don't have jobs. No. But the jobs are there. We don't take the work serious. Yes, you don't get paid enough. You know, yes, they ask you to work after 5. But when you establish yourself where you can hold yourself accountable for the work that you do, you will never complain for working after 5, because if somebody asks you to work after 5, it's because something is needed, um, maybe in the morning, for somebody to carry on with their work. So you can always take that break at 5, go take a walk while people are leaving the office, and then come and finish that work. If you probably work in, let's say, in a store where you pack cool drinks in the fridges and what, and then it happens that the delivery truck is only coming maybe 4:45. They deliver the cool drinks, but then you only receive them. You don't go and pack them in the fridges. So come tomorrow when we open the store, the first customer that comes in, they can't find the cool drinks, or the cool drinks are warm, because you decided, ish, I don't get paid enough. Me, I'm just gonna leave. It's not nice, guys. It's not nice. You know, just complete your task, you know, and then move on. Especially when your work depends on others. You know, it's a difficult thing to do, but you have to learn to do these things. And the beautiful thing is, when you know how to do these things, when you have soft skills, when you can go an extra mile at work, you know, those kind of etiquettes, nobody can take them away from you. That is part of your character building, you know. And as you go forward, you become that person, and that person is a very productive person, and everybody would want to work with a productive person, a person who takes responsibility or ownership of their work. It's not easy at the beginning, but allow yourself to learn. Allow yourself to learn always. You know, like I said in the beginning, when you get into the workplace, you do not know what happens there. Hence, write down when somebody is explaining things to you, so you can perform your tasks independently, so people can trust you with work. In the same breath, you can get a promotion, because now you know, your work, you do it on your own. You don't need supervision and all that, you know. Again, it goes back to that thing. That is more just like building your CV. That is you. You know, no one can take that from you. So yes, please strive to be that person. Uh, Always ask, but write down. Don't ask unnecessary questions. You know, when you ask a question, always try to, or maybe if, no, sorry, when somebody explains something to you, always try to find out why is the thing done that way. So in the same breath, you are able to reconcile to the foundations of your course that you studied for. Like I said in the beginning, if you are working in the field that you studied for. So yes, guys, I didn't see this video going so far, but yes, I hope you found this a few gems that I dropped here informative. I'm going forward, I'm going to get some of my friends who are in the industry, so we can elaborate more on these issues, so we make sure that, you know, None of you guys, when you get your jobs, are going to clash with your bosses and get dismissed 5 months just in your job, you know. So yes, keep an eye on this page. And yes, you guys must have a good Monday, good week ahead. Enjoy your December. Elia Ubot. Stay tuned for more content. Cheers, guys.